Hi there, Ray here, and I'm going to show you this adorable book that I made for my nephew and his future wife, Alyssa, uh, using some of the pieces from their wedding invitation to create a little memory book that they will be able to fill in with the things they want most to keep. When I had a memory book for my wedding, I found that most of the pages that they had identified as the important things to keep track of, I wasn't that interested in, but there were other places I wished I had space and pockets I wished for to be able to slide in things that were already together. So I've put those in here as a way to honor them on their wedding and hope that they will create a nice memory for themselves with the book. The cover is cardstock. It has some assorted lace and Japanese brocade that had been cut off a dress of my mother's at one point in time, I think. I don't really know the history. Might have even been one of my grandmother's dresses. My mother saved really everything. When you open it up, there's a little accordion page here that is part of their wedding invitation. This was the paper that kind of bundled the pieces of paper in the invitation, and I took it and put it here as the accordion in the opening pages. And then I have a couple of poems that were out of a book of poetry and readings to help comfort people that my mother had saved. One is Robert Louis Stevenson. The other is Elizabeth Barrett Browning. I think of them as classic love poems to a new spouse, and I was happy to include them. You see there are plenty of blank pages for them to create a category and write about what they want. Think of this page as a way to talk about some of the details, like the flowers for the wedding. And here you see place for them to put information. The response card for the wedding, which was part of the package in the envelope. Here is again a blank page. Think of this as the party page. It has a little pocket in it, just made with the same paper. This is a plate from Metropolitan Museum of Art calendar, page-a-day calendar, which has so much great art to use in a little book like this. Here is the rest of that plate with the author's name, and then this lovely piece of old vintage sari fabric, which I included just as detail because it matched so nicely the plate from the calendar. Here are the wedding events. These came out of the invitation as well, and some more blank pages to write about them. And then I have 2 pages in here from an old French almanac that was gifted to me by my friend Aline. And these are the dates of the wedding celebration in September that I just pulled out of the almanac. It had not been written in at all. It was still pristine. And then the center pages are a map of the area where the wedding is being held. Again, with a little pocket. This is an organza pocket for them to put anything that they're interested in into the book. Here's the second almanac page, and this I thought was really charming. It is your budget page for September. And again, it's not filled out, but I thought if they wanted to keep track of some of the financial dealings in the wedding or what things cost, that they might enjoy putting that here in this little book of their own. Here's just again blank pages. This is what I longed for in my book. A number of them. These papers, the pink and green ones, are just regular paper for the Xerox machine that have been dyed, tinted with a coffee and acrylic paint mixture. This is a bookmark. It can be moved to wherever it wants to. It's an organza strip with a little flower at the end. And this is a kimono pocket. Again, a small place to put things. I'm going to haven't put my label in yet, but I'm going to put it right there for them to have, along with in this place a little note about all these things that make this book special for them. Here again, we have another poem. This is a Shakespeare sonnet. Famous love sonnet, and a page here perhaps for them to talk about the attire from the wedding. This is a little piece from a catalog, a fashion catalog from the 20s, I believe. Another blank page, and this here is just a little strip of trim, and hiding under it is their actual invitation. I have put it in there so they'll have one as a keepsake. And then again, more blank pages. And finally, on the back cover, a pocket made with a piece of an old tablecloth that had belonged to my mother. She says she learned to iron on this tablecloth as a girl. It was on the table for every important holiday. It's been dyed pastel blue because it had a number of stains on it. And it has also in it one of my mother's beautiful white lace hankies and a little pin. She had a collection of hat pins. This is really more of a stick pin. But it was hers, and she kept it with her hat pins. So there it is. And finally on the back, another pocket. This is a sort of crystal paper, a little bit of lace coming around from the front. And this contains a card that the groom's parents sent to my mom as she was getting older, and they were not going to be able to be with her at Thanksgiving. For her to have a lovely Thanksgiving. Give thanks. I think that's the most important message you can give to any young person. This was a wonderful project. I thought about it a whole lot because I wanted it to be special for them. And I'm looking forward to putting it in the mail and hope that they will have a good time filling it out these last 2 months before their wedding.